Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Now this thing gets marked where it went out of bounds, so they're going to have really good starting field position near midfield.
Kill! Everyone, kill! What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Prescott to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Purdy looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing here, Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run here with Dowdle, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Prescott now from the 50. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Why is? Yeah, here we go.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Kill.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Prescott now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this
is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there. A big one. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Purdy sets up to throw again. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw, Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy now to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 68 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there. It's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings taking it in. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go.
Prescott yet again. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. On play action, Prescott out to his left. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Back now in Arlington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Gets this one to use check. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
First down, San Francisco.
And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. And they'll go on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing on second down. Purdy on the screen. This is Mason. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Purdy going to give this one to Mason. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this down to the 36. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. This is 1st and 10. Here's Dak. That's complete to Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw no. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Man in motion is Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, what a catch there. He pulled it in one-handed. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. On play action, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goedert. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the 49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And now it's going to be third down. Throwing again is Purdy. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. A first down throw for Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Purdy on first down. His first throw is an interception. And the Eagles have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, shot. Hey, Silver. Yeti. No touch.
Hurts comes out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Great. Shot. Silver, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. Oh, he breaks through, and he might break away. Barrels in for the touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 14. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He'll take the option to the right on second down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Great, set. Hey, 73.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Great, set. Man. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Wow, wide open here, complete. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles break the tie here in the first. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd and short.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Running left out of the 2nd down option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles in possession. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Great, set. Hey!
On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Crowd left, Yeti.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Field team! Field team!
They'll try again with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This taken from the 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 1. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw, here's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 3 now. To throw again, it's Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Milton Williams making the stop. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Purdy trying on fourth down. And it falls in. Defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, 73, 73.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That one intended for Jahan Dotson, and it's going to be second down.
No touch that.
We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey! Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, Hurts. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Purdy throwing here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air on second. Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Looking to throw. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Purdy looking to throw. Finding Pearsall. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Josh Sweat making the stop. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy on first down. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. A point after left on the table. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return coming from the 14. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gurindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. Again, he hits the second level. And he's down to the 42-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Purdy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness at every...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go from Santa Clara. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Gurindo. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Throwing on first down is Purdy.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On second down, Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check smash, check Mustang 19. Ready?
On third down, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Dragon 60. Go street. 79 Bronco.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, over.
They'll run. It's Amari DiMercato. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Now DiMercato. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Throwing Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down. On the ground, DiMercato. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They'll run. It's DiMercato. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run. First carry of the game for Trey Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. On third down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bobcat, 60. Set up.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This Barrett now on the return. He has lost the football, but this is taken in by a teammate. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Amari DiMercado. Touchdown, Arizona. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2. They'll run with Benson. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Top below 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18. Pioneer. Rig alert. Rig alert. Warrior 70. Riggs. Riggs. Go.
To throw, Purdy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Check go.
A first down throw for Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
that's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, They turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Slot man in motion left. 1st and 10 for Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach, Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now give on the ground. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signaled he has enough. First down. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. 2nd down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no chance.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. . So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Purdy on first down. This throw left side caught by Kittle. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy.